Leading us off tonight, Jesus, I love you. These were Pope Benedict's last words according to his nurse, or according to other sources, Lord, I love you. Just before dawn, Benedict's body was transferred from the Santa Mater Ecclesia Monastery to St. Peter's Basilica. There was a brief service which began with the Litany of the Saints. At least 65,000 people streamed in to pay their respects to the former pontiff. Yesterday, the first dignitaries to visit Benedict were Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni and President Sergio Mattarella. This morning, Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban and his wife flew into Rome to pay their homage to the former pope. Significantly, there was no papal regalia adorning the body or the catafalque. The Vatican has decided not to give the Pope Emeritus a state funeral after discussions at the Secretariat of State.
Our Rome correspondent, Dr. Jules Gomes, is following the events on the ground in the Vatican as we speak. So, Jules, good to see you again. What is the atmosphere like at St. Peter's right now?
James, as you can imagine, I've been spending a lot of time at St. Peter's, and the mood there is somber. There are large crowds, long queues, people from all over the world, clergy and laity, lining up to see Pope Benedict, but there are no overt displays of emotion. There isn't that palpable sadness that I had expected to witness. People are filing past the body, and the ushers, immediately tell them "Avanti, avanti," go quickly in Italian, and move ahead. And people come up with their cameras, their mobile phones, and take pictures and simply move on. So there isn't that palpable sadness. And in the offices of the Vatican, it's business as usual. Mourning hasn't been declared as it would normally be for the head of state. There are no bells rung, although the Vatican flag has been flown at half-mast, which, of course, even the Reichstag, the German parliament, flew its flag at half-mast, and the United Kingdom ordered its flags to be lowered to half-mast. So a lot of respect in Europe for Pope Benedict.
Good, that's good. Well, so why is the Vatican, Jules, denying Benedict a state funeral or any papal honors?
Now, that is a big question, and a lot of people in the crowds were asking that question. People even said that they found it scandalous. I was talking to an Indian priest, and he said that he had witnessed the funeral of Mother Teresa in India, an Albanian who was given a state funeral with full military honors. Her body was placed on a gun carriage. There was a 21-gun salute. Her body was draped with the national flag. I mean, she was an Albanian who dedicated her life to India. And India, as you know, is a predominantly Hindu country. And people were asking, this Indian priest was asking if Mother Teresa could be given the greatest honor by giving her an Indian state funeral. Why couldn't Pope Benedict be given that? And apparently there were heated debates in the Secretariat of State offices, but orders came down from top to scale back the public honors that would be given to Pope Benedict, and it was said that it's at Pope Benedict's own request that this funeral is going to be a simple affair.
Oh, okay. Well, if it was his request, I guess they honor that. But it is still kind of weird how they're doing that, Jules. It's a lot of mystery shrouded there. But thank you so much for coming on again and talking with us, Jules.